they react and adjust.
King there called for his first. Was away from the ball. Davis will inbound here with Morgan.
There you go, nice find. Good inbounds play.
Yeah, right to Zach Fisher. First points tonight for Zach. We're talking about the big game he had in the first matchup. He's on the scoring book here.
They rode him in that first matchup.
Yeah. King defended by Atwater. Coleman's really seen his minutes increase as the season's gone on. Erickson, that double team coming over. Atwater pokes it away. Here is Coleman. Oh, handing off to Fisher. Maybe an extra step, but it'll count.
It's a nice assist.
Nice job by Davis running. 6-0 lead here for the Darts out of the gate.
Atwater's looking good, just a sophomore.
He was a member of the Utah Top 50 this summer. Boy, almost got caught in the air. Extra pass here with Brady. He'll pull up from 12. That off the mark. Offensive board. And the putback.
They've got to keep a body on him. He's got a nose for the ball.
He's a tough one to deal with. Talk about a double-double. He plays. I mean, he doesn't look like the thickest kid, but, man, he's physical. He's a force inside.
Love his energy.
Yeah. There's Morgan working with Agate. Caden now. Up top, Atwater. Nice switch there defensively by King. Morgan into the paint. Had it knocked away.
Great defensive set there by Syracuse. Davis had a lot going on. Davis stayed with it.
Kick to the corner.
Got the turnover.
Nice patience. Semro is long. And it will be Davis basketball. Darts pushing up the floor here. Well, a couple good looks for Syracuse here early on, Jonathan. There's a traveling violation.
You know, they're playing good defense. They just got to stick with it. Like you said, they're getting good looks. They'll start going down.
King across the timeline here. We'll work around that screen. Boy, Davis brought help. Leaves the open look, and there it is. Thanks, Brady, with the three.
Nice shot, catch and shoot.
Boy, you want to bring that help defense. You've got to be able to recover quickly. And Brady able to take advantage of a little bit of space there. Atwater looking for Agate. Hamblin defending. Hamblin with the block.
Tough to get work done down there.
Oh, and Brady couldn't possess it.
Strong defense there by Hamblin.
Hamblin, a multi-sport athlete. Played football, was safety for him this year. Had a great year. He is he's a heck of a ball player, man. A couple years we've had a chance to see him. He brings a tough element here to this Titan group.
How many centers also play safety?
Right?
Athletic kid.
There's Agate. Boy, King trying to work in the post and take away Fisher, doing a nice job.
They got a mismatch.
Atwater will hang and hit.
Atwater having a great start to this game.
Sophomore, 4 early points here, averaging 10 per game. That deflected, it'll stay here.
And the left hand just makes Atwater look a little bit more smooth than everyone else on the court.
Well, he's a big kid. I mean, listed at 6'2". You look at him, it feels like he's a little bit bigger than that. But a youngster. Oh,
nice little help there.
Yeah. Nearly able to win that for Davis. Here's the man, Caden. Well, that Davis D been active. Long three here for Hamblin is just short.
Davis likes that look.
Yeah, Hamblin not made a lot of threes this year. In fact, I don't know that he's made one, but he hasn't shot that many either.
Exactly.
Here's Zach playing out with Wicker. Colby the drive, good defense, and just strong.
Got to the rim, just couldn't finish. Defense stayed strong.
They're letting him play here a little bit, up and down.
I like it.
I do too.
I like it.
Here's King, again that help.
Oh.
And, yeah, we're going to get a foul here. The bucket won't count, but I'll tell you, I mean, it might as well because Caden Erickson sees that go through, and he's like, there it is.
That'll get him going.
That'll get him going. Foul call here on Atwater. Going to be his first.
That's the second time Syracuse has run that set.
Yep.
And the second time the Davis defender just decided to run through that pick.
Here's King off the handoff. Caden. Over with Daxton Faddis. Just came on here for the Titans. Way into traffic. Here's Hamblin. Little pull up and hits it.
Nice find there. Nice mid-range.
Yeah, the big man showing he can play away from the rim too, huh?
There you go.
How about Syracuse? There was a 6-0 start for Davis. Back to within one here. Atwater. Boy, tough spot. Kicks out. Coleman now looking to drive.
Force them baseline. Good defense, but a find.
Fisher from the corner. Zach Fisher, he's got 7 here for Davis in this first.
Yeah, don't want to see Fisher alone along the three-point line.
We've seen a lot of those baseline drives and skips across to set up baseline threes.
That penetration is opening up those three-point shots for Davis.
Here's Brady. 15 on the shot clock. Caden will take that shot. That's a tough look.
Yeah.
And now a foul here. They're going to call it on Davis. This will go against Wright, his first. Excuse me, on Syracuse. Directionally challenged tonight.
At least we got the right school this time, Dane.
Yeah, I know, right? Call on Hamblin, his first. As Brock Sturley has come on here for Davis. And checking in for Syracuse is Tarek Camblin, the junior. Inside of a minute to go here, opening quarter.
Nice deflection there. Way to have active hands.
Atwater left alone. He's got a look, and Coleman for 3.
He's feeling it.
Coleman and Zach Fisher with 7 apiece. The only darts to score here in the first.
He's scoring, but he's also creating shots for his other teammates. Fun to watch him.
Faddis working to Semro. Hard close out there, but a traveling violation here. Going to turn it over.
Semro's trying to get involved in the offense. Haven't seen a lot from him yet this quarter.
I'll tell you, Davis's defense has been active, right?
Very
They're collapsing,
active.
double teaming, helping.
They've taken Syracuse out of a few of their sets and forced them to drive and get stuck.
Final 23 seconds. Shot clock turned off here.
Looks like we got a ski out or a snowboard out here with the Syracuse student section.
Final 10 seconds.
Good help.
Yeah, that's a great job by Hamblin.
Trapped him.
Alex looking over,
Yeah,
throws it out.
great defense there by Syracuse. Forcing the ball out of the hands of Davis.
2 seconds left here. Our clock is unofficial. 2 seconds left here. And Erickson, will he get a look? No. Good defense by Atwater.
Nice.
And that'll do it for the first. 14-7. Davis leading Syracuse on the road. You're watching Davis basketball on KSLSports.com.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter, 14-7 Davis. It was a first quarter of runs. Jonathan Davis closing it out and having a 7-point lead.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Syracuse can find a way to get some more offense going. Are they going to try to go inside out, slash a little bit, kick it out? Let's see what happens here.
First possession this second quarter. Semro working up with Brady. Nothing on the outside for Syracuse. There's a backdoor cut. Hamblin, nice work.
Nice catch there, tough catch. Way to stay on balance and finish by Hamblin.
They really haven't been able to crack the interior of that Davis D much in the first 8+ minutes. Right, working that back out. There's that baseline kick again. Right, we'll pull up here. Offensive board. That, don't know if that's a steal or they're going to take the shot clock down because it didn't hit the rim.
Backboard is not part of the rim.
The question is how much was on the shot clock, because I wasn't paying attention to that.
I don't know if the refs were either, so they're going to, let's see if we get an educated guess here.
I'm going to say 15. You want to throw a number out there?
$1.
What? I wasn't, 10. I wasn't asking for a wager.
Price is right. Yeah, no, 1 second.
I went over.
Okay, yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a look straight away, just short. Boy, tapped out, and Davis has it. Now a foul here. Going to be called on Syracuse.
It's unfortunate. 2 offensive rebounds for Davis on this possession. Leads to a foul.
Brady picking up his first. That's the 3rd team foul on Syracuse. Just 1 on Davis. Quick 3. And boy, would it go. Erickson with the rebound.
Still like the look off that inbounds play, a three-point corner shot.
Boy, how many corner threes has Davis taken in
They've
this first half?
They've
got a lot. King,
he'll
hit the 3.
Syracuse needed that.
And just like that, it's a 1-possession ball game. Zach working away from the help there. Fisher with Wright. $10 on the shot clock here for the Darts. Zach will take the 3, just short. Tapped out, but Davis can't possess it. It'll be Syracuse basketball.
Davis is really active on the offensive boards. We're able to corral that one.
Colby Wicker back on the floor for the Darts, as is Coleman Atwater. Good minutes there for Wright. And my apologies, I don't have a 23 on my roster for Davis, so we'll work to get that ironed out for you.
Looks like a young fella came in and gave him some nice minutes.
Gave him nice minutes. End of the first quarter, beginning the second here. Here's Erickson up with Brady. Hamblin trying to roll off that screen. The help takes away that pass. They'll find Brady. The 3 won't go. Davis
way to hit the
rebound.
boards, Davis.
How about the hops of Atwater? He got up
nice.
there. Coleman, this worked over. Fisher trying to drive. Hamblin right there with him. Good defense. Atwater now, hands by Semro, able to deflect it.
Strong defense again by Syracuse. Great hands by Semro.
Erickson looking to attack. And Coleman here going to be called for his 2nd foul.
I like that take by Erickson. Aggressive but under control. Drew a foul.
For me, again, I mean, we kind of talked about it. They haven't really been able to get the ball inside that much, and that's just we're going to try to work in, right?
Exactly. Try to do something, get a little rhythm going. Erickson hasn't been able to create much.
Hamblin from 17 off the mark. Coleman on the floor despite having 2 personals.
Nice trap here.
Here's Wicker. The 3 is short. Oh, early run out up to Hamblin, just a step in front of him.
Fun to see, though. I like the thought there.
Yeah, that's one that, boy, they don't miss by much. Great look. Davis basketball, they haven't scored in this second quarter yet. Atwater trying to change that, spinning inside, and that one picked off by Caden. Erickson, the step-through foul. This is on the floor. That shot won't count. On the floor, I think it'll be on Morgan, I believe. Indeed.
Nice body control, nice step through there by Erickson. Again, drawing a foul.
Here's Caden. Boy's looking for that step back. He'll find Kane. King's three won't go.
Wide open look, though.
Brady.
Good play there by Syracuse to get Kane the look.
Shot clock reset. They can be patient here.
Erickson looking for a pick.
Brady trying to drive. There's three darts there, but we're going to get a foul here inside. Coach Sims, don't know that he loves that one. Be on Morgan again, his second. And Daxton Faddis will come back on the floor here for Syracuse. They'll have it baseline. Send to the corner. Faddis the three. Daxton Faddis gives the Titans the lead.
Comes off the bench and has a heat check shot there to knock it down.
It's a good three-point shooter, 38% coming into the game. That's his first made bucket tonight. Agate thought about it. We're past the midway point here in this second quarter. Been an 8-0 run for Syracuse. Caden trying to drive. Patience, just short.
Like you said, good patience. Got the defender Hamlin up in the air, just couldn't finish.
Here's King. Erickson still hasn't scored tonight for Syracuse. He's got it back. Zach defending him. King had 19 in that first matchup. Trying to lay one there for Hamblin.
They're making it hard on Erickson right now.
Wicker has to work it out. Atwater up with Colby. Here's Morgan. He's going to try to drive. No works
Great
inside.
Look.
Agate, count it.
Great look there.
Boy, I don't know how much space there was for that pass. I don't know how that one made through, but Caden Agate able to score.
Great anticipation by Morgan there on that look. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Godfrey will check in here as Hamblin picking up the foul, his second. And it'll be Agate to the line here. Chance for the three-point play. Off the mark, but Atwater with the board.
It's interesting the philosophy coaches have. 2 fouls. Are you automatically on the bench now? Are you going to play? We got Atwater in. I believe he's got 2.
Yep.
Hamlin goes to the bench with his second.
Wicker trying to drive. Erickson, boy, did a nice job of not fouling there on the contention. Syracuse on the run, and Atwater deflects it.
Way to get a hand in there.
Syracuse
Morgan got
able to get it
himself
back.
in trouble.
Yeah. And now a foul here going to be called on Davis as Godfrey, who came in for Hamblin, was able to pick that off and then draws the contact, and this foul will be on Agate, his first.
Godfrey's playing strong.
15 foul on Davis. Just one more to give for the Darts. Syracuse with 14 fouls. Both teams with all timeouts remaining. Well, it's been a low-scoring first, and Syracuse here will take their first timeout. 2:09 left. Timeout Titans. We'll step aside and be back. You're watching Davis basketball on KSLSports.com.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back. 16-15, boy, uncustomary low-scoring ball game here tonight, Jonathan.
Yeah, very strange. Both defenses are playing really hard, though. It's fun to see how hard these guys are playing. You know, as we wrap up region play, especially for the seniors that are playing high school basketball, this may be their last chance to play these teams. They want to go out on top.
Although in the new RPI state tournament, it feels like there's always region matchups.
Exactly.
Always region matchups. Here's Faddis. He's got another look at a three.
Looking for a second.
Boy, that one finds Kane King. Erickson straight away.
Gosh, Erickson still can't find that shot.
He hit the one that was after the whistle. Other than that.
The one that didn't count.
Yeah. Inside of 2 to go here. In the post, Agate. Boy, thought he had space. He'll send out to Coleman.
Inside out game. Gets Outwater another free look. Open look at 3, and he's hitting them.
And Coleman now has 10. That's his average coming into the ball game. Great first half for the sophomore. Here's Caden. He'll try another look straight away. That is off the mark.
You can see he's thinking twice about taking that shot.
Here's Atwater. Back with Agate. Morgan in the corner. Final 60 seconds here this first half. And couldn't be handled.
Tough pass.
Substitution, Alex Fisher back on the floor here as Morgan will get a rest for Davis. 54 seconds left. We're going to let our clock just be patient here as we let that catch up to the game clock. Inside, blocked away. Here's Atwater. 5-second
Strong
differential.
defense there.
It was deflected by Godfrey and out. Boy, what a job they've done.
I was just going to say, Fisher there, you always want to be second one off the ground as a defender, and that's what he did. He forced Erickson into a tough shot. Fisher had the length there to go up and block it.
They actually turned the shot. Oh, okay. I was going to say they turned it off. They shouldn't have. It is 27 seconds left on the shot clock. 32 on the game clock.
Don't know if we've seen a shot clock violation yet this game.
We have not. Agate, boy, trying to set that up. And it works. Caden Agate inside again, and he'll head back to the line.
Working hard.
And that's when you have Hamlin on the bench, right? It's like, go at him.
Right. We saw Godfrey come in for Hamlin, and Agate a couple times has battled. On this one, he was able to finish and get the free throw. We've seen him get a kick out as well.
0 for 2 at the line for Agate. 15 seconds left here in the first half. Where do you go here, Jonathan?
You know, Erickson is struggling. I like Semro trying to get to the hoop, but just forcing that shot.
The heave. It'll count if it goes, and it just misses. Syracuse fought back to take the lead, but Davis closes out the half on what was a 7-0 run, and they lead 21-15 at the break. You're watching Davis basketball on KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes
And welcome back. Davis basketball on KSLSports.com. Dane Stewart, Jonathan Anderson with you. Jonathan, 21-15, low scoring first half. Any thoughts first half and maybe what we'll see in half number 2 here?
Yeah, so the thing that stands out for Syracuse is Erickson. Caden Erickson not scoring. Let's see if Syracuse is more deliberate in how they get him involved to get him going. They definitely need him if they want to put up some points this half. And for Davis, they were able to slash, go inside out like they're doing here, and get open looks. I was impressed with their skip passes leading to the corner threes as well.
There's one of them, and that one deflected out by King.
You get that defense moving, and that's where you open up lanes.
That sounded like a jammed finger on that one. But, hey, King's tough. He's staying in here. Didn't even give the hand a shake. Tell you a couple things, and we want to thank Curtis Pettengill. They do such a great job with stats and keeping us up to tune. And you look at the stats, and how about that drive? Colby Wicker scoring it. The foul, he'll head to the line here for the three-point play. But, I mean, you look at Syracuse. You mentioned Caden Erickson hasn't scored. Syracuse, according to stats reported, 12 shots in the first half, 12 of them for 3. That's a high percentage from beyond the arc.
20 field goals, 12 for 3. Mm-hmm.
And so it's been tough as a missed free throw, and Davis hasn't made a free throw yet. That's uncustomary for Coach Sims' group. 8-point lead here for the Darts. I think that's the largest of the game for them. They led by 6 a couple of times.
Okay, so let's see what Syracuse can do this first set.
What do you do to try to free up Caden?
You know, you don't want him forcing things, but the outside shot's not working. Push him in the back there. You like to see Caden get a little closer to the hoop.
Eggett picking up his second there. That was my thought, right? I mean, I think he had 5 field goal attempts in the first half. 4 of them were from long range. See if you can't get him inside, maybe find that rhythm.
And he's got that game.
Yeah.
They just need to figure out a way. Davis has done a great job at making it hard on him.
Oh, boy, no call on this. Hamblin's still down. He hit the floor hard.
Yeah, everyone in the gym heard that and felt that. Hamlin more so than anyone else.
Boy, that was as loud of a thud as you'll hear. My goodness, good to see he's up.
Exactly. Glad to see that he's walking it off. Like you said in the first half, refs are letting them play. That was a collision there. Both teams kept playing.
Hamblin going to come off the floor here. They'll make sure he's okay. Didn't look like his head hit, which is the good news, but you fall from that far in the air laterally, it's going to leave a mark.
Favoring his hip or side, that never feels good to get a big bruise on that hip.
A foul here called on Kane King, and that'll be his second. 2 team fouls on each side here, just a minute into this third quarter. Morgan off the handoff. Atwater had himself a first half, 10 points to lead both sides.
That was the other thing that stood out on the Davis side. Atwater put up 10 points.
Here's
Great
Fisher.
vision there.
Zach's 3 a little long, tapped out. It'll stay here.
That shot didn't go down, but again, a great look. Another skip pass led to an open three-pointer.
Hamblin coming back on the floor here. Good news for Syracuse.
Yep. Love to see that.
And to your point, that kind of ginger limp is not there anymore.
Trainer took a look at him and sent him back in.
He's a football kid. He's probably had harder hits than that.
Right.
Oh, Fisher, good work in the paint. He's got 9. Right now, Syracuse, they need to find something. It's been an 11-0 run. In for Hamblin, deflected by Atwater.
Yeah, like you said, Dane, the first half, Syracuse, 12 of their 20 shots were three-pointers, and I don't necessarily think of Syracuse as a three-point shooting team.
And really, like, you look at that interior, it's been double, triple teams, just there's no room in the paint. And even there, it's Coleman Atwater's going to front the entry. It's been a challenge for Syracuse to work it inside. Shot clock inside of 10. Wicker, boy, tough three there.
Forced shot there.
Maybe trying to get a little contact and a whistle. Up the other way, Erickson attacking, hanging, and hitting. That's the most aggressive we've seen him be tonight.
Aggressive, tough shot, and he was able to finish.
And that
he
was
needed
tough.
that.
He had to hang there a little bit with the extension of Davis.
He's an athletic kid. He's fun to watch. You can tell.
Morgan left alone, long. Ooh, and a dual possession.
Just to finish that thought, even though Erickson's shots hadn't fallen that first half, you can see just by the way he moves, he's a talented kid. He'll get it going this second half.
And you can even see a jump on that rebound, right? Like sometimes you just need something to get your confidence back. As Josh McKnight is checked back in the game. He's wearing 23 tonight. Again, want to thank our Davis help for getting that clarified for us. Here's Kane. Brady in the paint. Oh, and a traveling violation.
Didn't give him that jump shot. I couldn't tell if a foot moved there.
Brady going to come to the bench here. Well, that one surprised me. Here's Zach. Wicker on the drive at the rim. Two more for Colby.
It's a strong move.
And Davis has been attacking that rim more here in the second half. 10-point Dart lead. Help there from Morgan. Oh,
great
threaded
look.
ball. Hamblin. Here's Morgan. Hands off. Zach kicks out the three. McKnight. Josh McKnight, his first bucket as a trade.
Those drives into the lane are opening up wide open shots for Davis.
Seniors had good minutes tonight. 30-19. Past the midway point here in quarter number 3. Hamblin trying to attack, works out. Erickson. And a foul here. Boy, if this is on Atwater, could be his third. Fisher was there defensively as well. It is on Coleman. So, Jonathan, you talked about how long do you what do you do with fouls? And at this point, Coleman going to have to come off the floor. Alex Fisher coming on. Look won't go. McKnight with the clear.
Another good look off of the inbounds play there for Erickson. Couldn't get to go. You could hear Davis's coach, Coach Sims, frustrated that they gave that open look.
Wicker. Back McKnight.
Shot fake, drive, nice dish.
How about McKnight? You love the patience there. The pump fake opens up the drive and then a 2-on-1. And Wicker finishes 6 points in the quarter here for Colby. And a timeout taken by Syracuse as Davis has taken this game to a 13-point lead on the road.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
Welcome back. 32-19. Davis Boy, strong second half here. Or start of the second half, I should say.
Yeah, definitely looking to pull away. Syracuse has got to find a way to get to the hoop. Their outside shot is just not falling right now.
And Caden Erickson on the bench here coming out of this timeout. So now where do you go?
Nice back cut.
There's Tarek Camblin, his first bucket tonight. Nice execution out of the timeout. Wicker will work back out. There's Morgan. Alex, the three. Rimmed out, and a foul here on the loose ball. Going to be called on Morgan. I think that's going to be the third on Ike.
He's aggressive, but going in and trying to get that away from Hamblin is a tough task there. Yep, he's coming off as well.
So Atwater and Morgan both on the bench here for Davis with 3 personals apiece.
So Dane, coming out of that timeout, I noticed Sean Green is on the coaching staff for Davis.
Yeah.
Do you see many former collegiate players coming in and coaching?
There's some. Yeah, there's some.
Do you see that as an advantage or?
Always an advantage. Yeah. I mean, never hurts to say, hey, guys, this is what works, right?
I think he's got a lot of cachet, like you said, with the young players as they're coming up.
That was the first on McKnight. And that's the 5th team foul on Davis. So just one more to give for the Darts. And Daxton Faddis to the line, hitting his first. Of course, there's another former player that is taking a different route. He's an official, and a mighty good one from what I've heard. There's an offensive board on the miss. Faddis for 3. Ooh, was on line, but strong. And a loose ball foul here going to go on Davis. And that'll be called on Wright, and that will be the 6th team foul as Erickson prepares to come back on. And it will be on McKnight, his second. Atwater coming back on the floor here with 3 as those fouls have added up quickly for the Darts.
So you didn't get to finish, Dane. Who's the former player that's coming up through the officiating ranks? There's Hamblin with the finish.
Hamblin scoring off the inbound. I always get the first name confused, but it's Rawson, former BYU basketball player, played at American Fork, but he's an official now.
Okay.
There's a nice trap there, but they're going to call the foul here on Syracuse. I think it's Tyler Rawson. But I always, because they're all brothers, I always get them confused.
Well, I don't recognize the name, but if it's a former player, he's probably paying penance for all the times he got after officials as a player.
I've heard from players, coaches, and officials that he is a really good official. So, for what it's worth. Traveling violation, Davis turns it over.
Just shuffle those feet.
And look, as rough as the second half as it's been for Syracuse, it's still just an 8-point game.
They're in it.
Inside of 2 minutes to go here.
Next foul by Davis. Syracuse will be in the bonus.
Yeah, free throws the rest of the way for Syracuse.
So I think Syracuse has to keep staying aggressive.
Faddis, the drive, looking for Hamblin. That deflected out there by Zach. A nice defense by Davis.
Figuring out ways to get to the free throw line when your shots aren't falling is a great way to stay in games.
Another
nice look there.
Same inbound, Jonathan. Money.
You can hear Coach Sims calling it, but the players just didn't recognize it.
6 points in the quarter for Hamblin, 14 in the game. He leads all scorers.
Glad that he's okay after that fall on his hip.
Right,
nice
looking
look there.
Inside. Oh, crafty no-look pass sets up Zach. Erickson in the paint. 3 defenders around him. To Faddis.
You got to hit that.
Daxton Faddis, his second made triple the game, pulls it to a 5-point difference.
The entire defense collapsed on Erickson.
Wicker trying to deal with the pressure. Kicks to Fisher. Zach the three. Won't go. Atwater the board. And right with the putback. Final 40 seconds here of the third. Faddis. Zone defense here for Davis.
Haven't seen much of a zone look from either team until now. Mixing it up a little bit.
Erickson, he'll pull up from 12. Tough shot, offline.
You know, he found a gap in that zone defense. Faded away a little bit. That probably affected that shot. It was still a good look with that zone defense, though.
Final 10 seconds here of the third. Right. Hitting the brakes. Defended by King. Wicker, fade away.
At the buzzer.
Kobe Wicker with points at the horn. Pushes it to 9. And the Davis Darts will head to the fourth quarter on the road with the lead. You're watching Davis basketball only on KSLSports.com.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Welcome back. 38-29. Boy, and after Syracuse brought to 5, Jonathan, 4 quick points for Davis. Push it back to 9, and they'll have the basketball here to start the fourth. Here's Wicker.
Syracuse hasn't taken terrible shots. They're just not seeing anything fall right now. They've seen some inside shots, which they may need to rely on to stay in this game.
Shot clock down to 10. Wicker works out.
I really like Davis's ball movement, even though they're down low.
Someone's got to shoot
clock.
It. Tough pull-up from right is long. Inside. This is Tarek Camplin.
If Syracuse can get up the court a little bit quicker, like they did there, they may be able to get some easier looks as well.
If Davis can't set the defense up, right?
So you see Syracuse extending their defense now, trying to speed things up, hopefully leading to some fast breaks.
Wright works back. Eggett trying to drive, help there defensively. Wright able to save it. Inside of 10 on the shot clock. An offensive foul going to be called on Colby Wicker. That's one where Davis fans aren't going to like it and Syracuse fans are going to cheer it.
Yeah, that's how those types of calls go. I like Erickson, though, getting involved. He hasn't seen a lot of shots fall, but he's still working hard. That's winning mentality.
In the first matchup, we talked about Davis trailed by 20, came back. Davis had a double-digit lead tonight. Can Syracuse come back and protect the home floor?
Return the favor. I'm sure Syracuse is looking forward to this one.
Faddis, that was online, but short. As Davis gets the easy clear. Wright had the step. Pressure from behind, nearly stolen by King, but it's out of play.
King is working hard. I love it. Great hustle, great effort.
Tell you, regardless of win or loss, both these teams are going to be tired when this one's over.
They play hard. They're giving it their all.
A lot of steps.
Is anybody wearing a Fitbit out there? Cover it up with a wristband.
If Brevin Hamblin was, it's busted after his tumble to the floor. So Here's Wright. Works to the corner. Atwater, the three.
You know, I don't know if Atwater had any shots in the third quarter, but picked up where he left off in the first half there with a corner three.
That's his first bucket since the first quarter. Erickson trying to answer, and he does.
He sees it go down. So now Syracuse is extending their defense a little bit.
Boy, important made bucket there for Syracuse and for Caden. He's had a number of looks, just hasn't been able to find it. Hand it off. Here's Wright. Big minutes tonight for the sophomore. Wicker's three, short, but followed up his own shot.
That's a little unfortunate. The shot was so far off. Hamlin couldn't judge it. Ended up committing a foul there.
Yeah, Brevin picking up his third, and a timeout here going to be taken by Syracuse. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. Davis will have it when we come back.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back. I want to thank you for joining us here for Davis High Basketball on KSLSports.com. I want to remind you, you can catch every Davis game right here as Davis will return home, take on Clearfield. We'll have that game for you on KSLSports.com. There's the darts inbounding. Here's Zach. Wicker, a drive there. Semro called for the foul. Count the bucket, and Colby Wicker will head back to the line.
Semro can't believe it, but that's a strong take by Wicker there.
Boy, how many times has Colby Wicker drawn a foul on a made bucket? Now, the free throw line has not been Davis's friend tonight, but man, it feels like every opportunity for Colby's been an and one.
Let's see if he can knock this one down.
There you go.
No broadcaster jinx on that one.
Jonathan Anderson is good luck. 11 now for Colby, all of them in the second half. Here's Erickson. Oh, good defense, but Zach going to be called for the foul here. You see that quick burst by Caden, but Zach was right with him.
He was there, yeah. I thought that was great defense as well, Dane. But Erickson being aggressive, getting it to the hole.
Caden Erickson now will work to the line. This was called on the shot, so 2 free throws for Caden.
He needs to see that ball go down. Maybe this can get him going a little bit now.
That was just the first foul on Zach. 8th team foul on Davis. Syracuse still has 1 foul to give here over these final 4:44. That's the cleanest stroke that Caden's had all night on that second free throw. As that one deflected out and into the bench. Coach Sims is okay. Good to see.
He's smiling. We think he knows where he is. He may need to go see the trainer.
Coach Sims just joked over to Coach Russell. That was on purpose. They both got a good smile after that. Here's Morgan. It was not. I want to clarify that.
Hey, but when you see a loose ball going into the other team's bench,
yeah,
you're probably going to be flying at it, right?
People who don't like that should go watch Dennis Rodman highlights, huh? Here's Morgan in the paint, stepping around Hamlin, but left it short.
Unable to finish.
Titans on the run. King, end to end. Count it. King will head to the line with a 3-point try.
I like what King did there. pushed the pace a little bit, got right to the rack.
And Morgan just picked up his 4th. 4:08 to go. And Coach Sims appears as though he's going to stay on here.
Let him play, ride it out.
A 3-point play for Kane King. It's back to 5.
Syracuse is still extending that defense.
Here's Wicker, able to handle it. Colby. They got the switch off of some of the handoffs here. Now Hemblin defending Colby. 10 seconds on the shot clock here for Davis. Wicker trying to drive through, and Hamblin here going to be called. That's before the shot. But that'll be the 4th on Brevin now.
Is Coach Russell going to go to the bench? No, it's crunch time.
That was the 16th foul on Syracuse. So now both sides shooting free throws the rest of the way. Ooh, nearly thrown to the bench. Wicker alert. Colby trying to work. Oh, and a foul called inside here on Brady, and it will be Wicker heading back to the line.
Wicker's playing really aggressive. Getting to the hoop on drives there. Nice post up.
Colby Wicker, 2 free throws here. The first one good. It's the thing that is so incredible when you think of Davis. Utah coming into this game, they have 4 players averaging double figures. Colby averages 12. He didn't score till the second half tonight. He's got 12 right now. They just can hit you from so many different angles. Makes them really tough as Wicker here makes them both.
Nice to have a lot of guys, a lot of seniors, experienced players that can step up and carry the load for a time during the game.
Full timeout taken here by Coach Sims. We'll step aside as we'll see if Syracuse has a push or if Davis can hold on here on the road when we come back.
It all starts with a smile. To show you care, offer a sign of love, welcome someone home. Even when we don't see each other, or share a room, even without words, smiles bring us together. Let's keep yours healthy. Stonehaven Dental. Schedule online at stonehavendental.com.
Mountain Land Power Equipment provides exceptional service and high-quality brands you know and trust in lawn, landscaping, and snow removal products. Our experienced staff of technicians repair all types of snow plows, snow blowers, lawn mowers, small engines, and is trained to answer questions about lawn, garden, snow removal, and landscaping products. Mountain Land Power Equipment, now with 2 locations to serve you in Salt Lake City and Springville.
Welcome back. 46-39 Syracuse basketball. Well, granted, been a great matchup tonight. Davis with all 4 timeouts left. Syracuse with 2 left. 7-point contest. Caden Erickson, 7 points tonight. He's got it here for the Titans.
Davis is making it hard to even get into their set. Here's an on-ball screen.
Erickson, the 3, count it, Caden Erickson. There's that shot.
I think he's feeling it now. So Syracuse is still extending that defense. Davis has been able to crack it.
Morgan works to Fisher. He'll dribble out. 4-point difference. The Titans have come back from what was double figures. The lob to Zach. Not a play you see Davis run often, but boy, they executed it well there.
Dane, I've never dunked, but it would have been fun to see a dunk.
There's still 2.5 to go. I dunked once with the help of some stairs. And true story.
On a 7.5 foot.
No, it was 10, but I had to wheel some stairs over to give me the right elevation. Erickson kicks to the corner, extra pass, sets up Faddis. Won't go, tapped out, and it's Davis basketball.
Okay. They got a good look there. That's okay.
Back in that full court here are the Titans.
They got to figure out a way to get a deflection or something here if they're going to go full court. Davis hasn't been bothered too much by this. There's the trap.
And now Davis will get in a set. 20 seconds on the shot clock, inside of 2 to go. Zach driving, works to Colby. Atwater, the open look.
We knew as soon as he got it, he was going to hit it. It's just that kind of night for Atwater.
The drive and kick, the second made 3 in the fourth in the game for Coleman. 16 tonight. Inside, Erickson won't go, but he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was a great play there, great back cut.
And Eggett just picked up his 4th. There'll be 2 free throws here for Erickson. Just under 90 seconds remaining.
With a minute and a half left, Syracuse have to start causing some havoc.
You got to get some extra possessions. And they have 17 fouls. You have a couple one-on-ones to play with. But even at that, you're kind of taking it out of your own hands. Hamblin coming off the floor here since he has the 4. And Erickson misses the second. 8-point difference. There's Morgan.
Davis is fine using the shot clock this possession. Coach Russell saying no foul for Syracuse this possession, so we will get under a minute now.
Atwater. Kicks to Eggett inside of 10 on the shot clock. Wicker seeing a little opening, left it short, and Faddis coming up with it, but the foul going to be called here on Colby. And so we'll walk down and take free throws here with the Titans.
Contested rebound, Syracuse needed to come up with that. Now can they convert here on the other end?
It'll be Faddis at the line. Double bonus the rest of the way. We talked about for Davis next up, Clearfield for Syracuse. They're going to take on Farmington. That's a Farmington team that they just beat Fremont, if I recall. And that was the first loss for Fremont in region play. So certainly test back-to-back for Syracuse as Faddis makes them both.
Yeah, this is a fun region. A lot of great matchups, a lot of close games.
And it's a full timeout. And so we'll step aside and take it with them. 6-point game, under a minute to go. We'll be back.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit.
For over 25 years, Salt Lake Running Company has helped people of all ages and levels find the gear they need to start their fitness journey. From a free custom shoe fit analysis to a premium assortment of footwear and workout essentials, SLRC is a top 10 run shop in America. Locally owned, locally operated at 5 locations along the Wasatch Front. SLRC is there to help you gear up and get out. Visit a store near you or shop online at slrc.com.
Welcome back. 51-45 Davis basketball.
Let's see if Syracuse try to get a turnover first before going straight to a foul. Maybe a 10-second violation in the backcourt. They're going to try to trap here with Semro.
And they get it across the timeline.
Now let's look for a foul.
Yeah, how quickly do you foul? There it is. Is this given by King? I'm not a coach, but I am a fan of fouling early. I feel like trying to play for a defensive stop, like,
it's risky.
It'll be 1-on-1 here for Ike. Morgan has not scored tonight, but, man, he's been so good with the basketball.
I've loved his passing. Great vision.
And he
Big
misses.
rebound by Hamlin.
Hamlin gets the clear. 2-possession ball game.
We've got a game here.
Here's King. Caden around the screen. Boy, trying to draw contact, and that's a tough one to call.
Refs aren't going to give him that one.
No.
He got caught in the air.
The tough thing is, I mean, I get it. You're 2 threes down. You've got to get one up, and quickly as Hamlin here is called for his 5th. He is fouled out. 14 tonight for Brevin, and his night comes to a conclusion.
Strong effort from Hamlin. I like watching him play. Yeah, Erickson came off that pick there, Dane, and was thinking 3, but got caught by the defenders and didn't have much to show on that shot. Atwater clutch on the free throws. He's been the man tonight.
Man, he's been so good. Oh, King. Little shimmy shake. A timeout taken as Kane able to penetrate and score.
Syracuse are able to stop the clock on that timeout.
But that's the last timeout for the Titans. And so no timeouts left. It's still a 6-point ball game. As we'll stay here. 22 seconds left. And Jonathan, your broadcasting debut in the books. Well, almost 22 seconds left. But hey, well done, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I tell you what, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks to you and everybody that does Sports Rewind, KSL Sports Rewind. I enjoy it. I enjoy following high school sports. There's a lot of passion. The coaches, the kids, the players, they put so much into this, so it's fun to come and watch how hard these guys play.
Little fun fact. We'll go down memory lane. Jonathan and I used to work together. Used to have QBs right next to each other and talked a lot. Now, he's a big Braves fan, Atlanta Braves.
Absolutely.
So, big baseball guy. We won't hold that against him, but been awesome to have you here tonight. And we've talked about doing this for years, and been fun to be able to do it up here in Region 1.
It's been a lot of fun, and I should say, big soccer fan. I was locked in on the World Cup this year. So.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Syracuse have to get something going.
Final 22. And there's the foul given immediately here by Brady. Boy, and Caden Erickson will away from the ball, and boy, that doesn't look good. He went to hold that knee. And he's on the floor here. We're going to have free throws, but we're going to step aside while Syracuse comes out, takes a look at Caden Erickson. We'll be back. Welcome back. Boy, away from the basketball, you hold knees, you always hope. And, my good running mate here, Jonathan, he's pretty confident, wasn't going to be serious. He appeared to get up okay and doesn't look to be significant, which is good.
Erickson may be checking back in here. He's trying to tell Coach, get me back in.
First free throw from Wicker is short. One more here, makes it a 3-possession ball game. Final 20 seconds. Look there, off the mark. Semro the board. The putback short, tapped out. And out of play, last touch by Syracuse as Erickson does check in here for the final 9 seconds.
Good to see his knees okay there.
So Syracuse going to fall to 5-4 in region as Davis will get the win on the road. They'll sweep the Titans 54-47. Jonathan, your final thoughts on the player of the game?
Yeah, nice road win for Davis. I got to go with Coleman Atwater, the sophomore. Had a great game. Lights out from three-point land. Just impressive showing for him tonight.
Unofficially 18 for the sophomore, 8 of them in the fourth. What a ball game for Coleman Atwater as he helps lead Davis past Syracuse. For Vince Francis, Tate Francis, Jonathan Anderson, my name is Dane Stewart. I want to thank you for joining us here for Davis basketball. on KSLSports.com as they defeat Syracuse. And we'll see you Friday night when they take on the Clearfield Falcons right here on KSLSports.com. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, everybody.